So guys, the crypto markets are crashing down very significantly. Bitcoin and Ethereum are not looking too hot. Indicators around Bitcoin dominance and USDT are really pointing to the fact that more than likely we're going to be getting more of a squeeze for our altcoins and the crypto markets in general. Today, I want to walk you guys through specific perspectives around the price action that we're currently seeing with Bitcoin, as well as the indicators with Bitcoin dominance and USDT that are really pointing to the fact if we're going to be getting relief or if it's going to get nastier, and why you probably shouldn't be buying altcoins right now. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and check out the rest of my content. I'm an intermediate trader documenting my journey since the beginning of 2023, showing you guys my wins, my losses, keeping you guys updated on the day-to-day events, price action around Bitcoin and altcoins, so you can understand how liquidity is shifting, and then new ventures like getting into leverage trading, which I just got into, dropped a few recent videos, made some decent profits, guys. Today I made around like $600 trading, which is crazy because I still work a 9 to 5 and I'm already surpassing that. But overall, guys, price action is not looking too hot, and specific indicators are really going to let us know how everything is going to be looking moving into March, and you need to know this stuff. So let's go to jump into it. So guys, like how I said, the crypto markets are crashing down very significantly. Bitcoin sitting at 81,700. Overall, Bitcoin sitting at 2,100. Bitcoin dominance is sitting at 60% after rallying to 62% and then dropping back down, and it's mainly because USDT dominance has ripped up above that 5% mark, which we have been watching, guys, and we have been anticipating this move and a huge squeeze for the markets. If you're new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned because I keep you guys updated with the day-to-day price action, not like all the other crypto influencers, YouTubers, and filling your brain with FUD. I like to give you guys the actual indicators and price action that you need to know, so you know exactly where we're going to be going and why the markets are doing what they're doing. Overall, altcoins as a result have been dipping down very significantly these past few days, pretty much with those indicators around USDT shooting up and Bitcoin chopping down very significantly, as well as Ethereum as well. Just a minute talks about exactly where Bitcoin more than likely is going to be going based off of specific trend lines and price action that we have been seeing from 2024 and 2023. He goes on to say Bitcoin looks determined to close that $77,360 gap, November CME gap, which could intersect with the September 2023 trend line. Probably some relief in March from this area, hopefully, guys, because we have been anticipating price action hopefully at the middle of March, nearing the end of March, with a whole bunch of news events from the FOMC, liquidity injections, a lot of different stuff. But he says probably some relief in March from this area, but the monthly chart looks toppy unless Bitcoin can miraculously close February above 92K. The odds aren't looking good. So right now, guys, the price action for Bitcoin is not looking too hot, and in order for us to see some relief, we need to more than likely see a close for Bitcoin above 92,000 for February. So you really need to be keeping up with this price action to really determine if we're going to be deviating lower or we're going to see some relief. Now, another indicator that's really going to let us know if we're going to see relief is USDT. It's shooting up right now, which is causing a lot of squeeze in the markets from Bitcoin, Ethereum, and altcoins as well. And he goes on to say exactly what we need to see around the USDT dominance chart in order to see some relief. He goes on to say once a clean view of where Bitcoin will likely get some relief in March. He says no guarantee we get there, but this USDT.D channel has called the shot since 2022. A retest of the channel resistance should offer relief for crypto. That's what I'm eyeing, as long as 4.97% holds as support. So we need, where this red arrow is, guys, he shows from previous zones where we pretty much go from our support and resistance lines, and whenever we start to see that relief from the breakdowns and buildups, and at the end of the day, we need to get to this zone or we're not going to be seeing the relief that we need to see. And right now, guys, price action around Bitcoin is looking quite weak, and USDT dominance is shooting up very hard. But we do have some big events happening in March, which a lot of people, I feel like, aren't anticipating, with the FOMC injections and a lot of other stuff around altcoins and multiple other different things. But these two things are super key to let us know exactly where we're going to be going in the next few weeks moving into March. Price action around Bitcoin, as well as overall the indicators around USDT dominance and Bitcoin dominance as well. Lastly, Justin Bennett also talks about exactly, and yes, I'm talking about Justin Bennett a lot in this YouTube video, but he made 3 great posts talking about exactly the trajectory of the market and exactly the, analyst perspectives on the markets right now. And it's super key to have multiple different perspectives. ILO goes into this, which we're actually going to jump into the next post talking about having, you know, the perspective of multiple different people and also being able to switch up on invalidation. But Justin Bennett was also talking about how the stock markets have a strong correlation with the price action in the crypto markets and with Bitcoin. And he goes on to say the crazy / scary part is that stocks haven't even begun to really unwind yet. You crypto bros better pray to Satoshi that this isn't as bad as it looks. And we talked about it in yesterday's video. If you didn't watch yesterday's video, go watch yesterday's video. We talked about how the pretty much US stock markets have a correlation to the crypto markets. It's super key, guys, and keeping up with the day-to-day and how everything changes is super important. So how everything's looking for stocks is not looking too hot either, but keeping up with the price action around Bitcoin, USDT dominance, all these indicators, and as well as also how the stock markets are going is really going to let us know exactly what is going to be forecasted in the next few weeks and months. Ilo goes on to say, a lot of analysts I respect have different ideas of where we head next. And this is where you got to have a different perspective, multiple different perspectives based off of the indicators and everything that is currently going on. Of course, we want to be bullish. I'm still bullish, but if we're going to be deviating lower, then it's probably smarter to not allocate until we start to see that actual validation. And then from there, if we start to see pullbacks, you can actually start to allocate at a more efficient time. But he goes on to say the one constant though is they all have invalidations and are able to adapt to whatever happens. This is what he effed up on last cycle, but he has put into practice this time around. Sounds easy, but selling positions you've held for a long time very quickly because the market has given you the tap on the shoulder is anything but easy. You do not need to always be right. You do need to always be ready to change your mind quickly based on pre-planned scenarios. And this is something that I actually feel like I mastered on the first get-go in my first cycle. I have a strong understanding of these coins, how price action moves, how money flows. And if you don't, the market pretty much does tap on your shoulder and say, hey, you should probably sell your bag. And then the sentiment from your favorite crypto influencer gets to your head. And then from there, you might actually capitulate your bags. But this is the time that actually separates the strong holders from the weak hands. And being able to switch up your perspective based off of the validation is super key in order to keep on progressing. Miles Dutcher also talks about exactly the Bitcoin volatility and how it has declined from previous cycles, which is pretty much giving us a little bit of bullish news that we aren't going to be deviating much lower. But at the end of the day, that is just a little bit more FUD. I think really what's truly important is keeping up with the price action on Bitcoin and indicators around USDT to really let us know where we're going to be going. My crypto portfolio, guys, right now is in the dumps. It's looking quite nasty, which is why, honestly, I have been allocating this past week, but I actually want to wait to see exactly how the week is going to be closing tomorrow, Friday. I want to see exactly how the market is going to be opening up also next week. And then from there, really determine if I want to start allocating. This is a really important time, guys. Swiping everything to the side, you really need to be keeping up with the price action around Bitcoin, Ethereum, and these indicators to understand how money flows. We've been doing it on this YouTube channel, which is why I want you to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned and drop comments and drop suggestions. But if you keep up with this price action and the sentiment in the market, you can have an understanding of when more than likely we're going to be having relief. Like how Justin Bennett said, USDT dominance is super key, and keeping up with those specific ranges is going to let us know if we're going to be getting relief. Also, how Bitcoin is going to be closing for February. All this stuff is super important. But if you're not keeping up with the day-to-day and the price action, you're really going to get lost in the FUD and get lost in all the price action and information. But if you're new to my channel, go ahead and check out the rest of my content. I'm an intermediate trader documenting my journey since the beginning of 2023. Now, like the rest of these crypto influencers and YouTubers, I drop day-to-day content, keeping you guys updated with the price action around Bitcoin, altcoins, how sentiment changes, and then my new ventures like leverage trading. These past few weeks have been very boring for most crypto influencers, and not crypto influencers, crypto traders and altcoin traders, but I have been actually leverage trading and making some decent gains. Today was actually my most craziest day, made around $600. You can check yesterday's video when I talked about leverage trading. The account was sitting at around $1,400, and now it's sitting at around $2,100, $2,200. And I am still printing, guys. If you're new to leverage trading, check out those other videos, and also check out my affiliate link. I really appreciate it if you guys sign up with my affiliate link because I get a kicker off of that, and it helps support the channel. But overall, if you're new to the channel, drop me a comment, like, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think of my perspective. Let me know what you guys think is happening in the market. Sign up with my affiliate code if you're interested in leverage trading, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. I drop day-to-day content, so hopefully I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.